What if you could measure how old your body really is, not by counting birthdays, but by decoding your DNA? Welcome to the age of biological clocks. But how accurate are these tests, and can you really turn back time? Let's unpack the science, the hype, and the controversy. Chronological age is simple. It's how many years you've been alive. Biological age, however, measures how fast or slow your body is aging based on various biomarkers like DNA and blood profiles. It is possible for a 45-year-old to have the body of a 35-year-old or maybe a 55-year-old depending on lifestyle, genetics, and whether or not they have spent the last decade sleeping under a pile of Doritos or how much you love that evening beer. One of the most talked about tools in this field is the epigenetic clock. These clocks analyze chemical tags on DNA to estimate biological age. Popular tests include Horvath's clock and the GrimAge clock, both based on massive datasets. They are groundbreaking but also experimental, kind of like a beta version of aging predictions. Useful for research, but maybe don't plan a retirement party based on the results just yet. Now here comes tech entrepreneur Bryan Johnson. Bryan Johnson claims to have reversed his biological age by over 5 years through an extreme regimen, 100 plus daily supplements, veganism, rigorous sleep, exercise, and even gene therapy and plasma transfusion from his teenage son. You heard that right, his teenage son. His project, popularly known as Blueprint, is backed by a team of over 30 doctors and healthcare professionals using constant testing, full body MRIs, ultrasound scans, and daily blood analysis to monitor internal changes. Basically, he's treating his body like a startup in stealth mode. Johnson has become a poster child for biohacking movement, claiming to have organs functioning like those of a teenager, including the heart of a 37-year-old and the skin of a 28-year-old. At this rate, he might show up to his next birthday party as a small fetus. He has spent over $2 million annually to achieve these results, sharing detailed reports online with some even open source for public viewing. He frequently references epigenetic clocks to measure progress, particularly focusing on GrimAge test, which uses DNA methylation data to estimate mortality risk. Despite the high level of tracking, many scientists remain skeptical about him. Experts like Dr. Morgan Levine, a pioneer in aging research, caution that biological age measurements, while promising, do not yet predict future health outcomes with certainty. Moreover, Johnson's interventions have not been subject to peer-reviewed clinical trials, making it difficult to determine which elements of his routine, if any, are truly responsible for the changes. Could it be the plasma? Could it be the kale? Could it be the 30 doctors following him around? Personally, I love the dude. You should check out how passionate he is about what he is doing. Biological age can fluctuate. Improve your sleep, diet, stress, and exercise, and you might lower it. But does that mean your lifespan is extended? Not necessarily. Many longevity experts stress that more data is needed, especially long term. There is also the issue of test consistency. Different clocks can yield different results. Some estimate based on blood, others on saliva or cells, so depending on where you swab, you either might be 25 years old or 75 years old. Here are some risks associated with it. False security. A low biological age might make people overconfident, like thinking you're invincible because your DNA says you're 30, while your needs says you're 60. Anxiety and obsession. A high biological age could cause panic, leading to over-supplementation or extreme diets that is not really very good for your body, is it? And commercialization. Many of these tests are sold directly to consumers without clinical backing or clear guidance, which is a huge health risk. The promise of tracking biological age is huge for longevity research, personalized medicine, and disease prevention. But we're still in very early days. Future developments might combine multiple biomarkers like genomics, proteomics, metabolomics for a more complete picture of aging. Translation: your health report might one day read like a backstory of a Marvel character. But right now, they are not perfect. Biological clocks are fascinating and full of potential, but like any tool, they need more context. Right now, they are a window into your health, not a crystal ball. So Can you trust your biological age? Maybe, but science and skepticism, trust that even more. Would you want to know how old your body really is, and if it said you're older than you thought, what would you change? Hopefully not your friends, your hairstyle or your personality. Those are fine, probably. So that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next espresso shot video. So make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel so that you are notified when we actually do it. Live long, live happy, and live healthy. Bye bye.